welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. We'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks against the Detroit Pistons. And guys, for the Pistons, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And when you're entering a borderline must-win game, if you're the coach of this team, well, give me your best coach.
Well, I'm going to bring it in, guys, bring it in. So listen up. You know, we can't change anything that we've done. We've gotten here for a reason. There's no reason to change what you've done.
Let's go!
You're good enough.
Yeah.
You're good enough right now.
Let's play.
Right now. Right here, right now. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here. But you're right here. What?
A view of downtown Detroit is seen from the riverfront on a beautiful day here in the Motor City. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, the NBA changed the lottery odds in 2019 to encourage competition among its conference's least successful teams. But some want even more to be done. They call for eliminating the draft altogether. Another potential solution? A play-in tournament for teams 7 through 10 in each conference, which would eliminate the need for trying not to win as much as possible during the regular season. However it's done, the league has stated its desire for parity. Kevin?
Great, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Detroit, on the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Tony Snell is out there with Jackson, and it's Brown in at the small forward. And it's the Pistons to start out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. Snell finds Griffin. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Bledsoe. Jackson misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Middleton. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Outside Jackson. With the tip, and Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the first points up on the board here for the Pistons.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Griffin. And Lopez pulls it down.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Snell. Back to Griffin. Drummond trying to get himself free. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Like how Blake Griffin stayed very zoned in on the basket on that possession, and he's comfortable taking it at the defense.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here's Jackson. Here's Snell. Now the pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. Drummond trying to get himself free. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Two on the clock. Snell from outside. The rebound by Middleton.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The shot's good from Griffin.
Well, Griffin good at timing when it is that he leaks out a huge target on the fast break.
Bledsoe against Jackson. And here's Bledsoe. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Bledsoe, good job cutting away from the ball and through the defense. Keep him in front of you.
Griffin goes in, and it's sent back by Lopez. That shot by Griffin, no good.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Jackson following the basket by Giannis. Pass to Snell. Pass to Drummond. Snell finds Drummond. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Middleton for 3. Griffin grabs the board. Pistons trailed by 3. Down low, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Jackson against Bledsoe. Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Snell. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a tie ball game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. Middleton against Brown. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Snell. He feeds it to Griffin. And finished off by Griffin.
Wow, what a moment right there. Griffin putting on a show. He is just an awesome dunker.
Outside Matthews. Griffin against Bledsoe. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Jackson. Antetokounmpo defending. Throws up the baseline. And Griffin scores. The assist from Jackson. Griffin's got 8 points.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. Here's the floater. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And Middleton kicks to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer no good. The Pistons leading. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
To the inside, Lopez with the steal. And now in transition is Bledsoe. Here we go. Takes the 13-footer. Matthews, no good. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Snell finds Jackson. Now here's Griffin. Left side, Brown. From deep three-point range, the Pistons rebound. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Drummond missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Here's Snell after the basket by Milwaukee. And Lopez pulls it down.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Jackson against Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Middleton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Morris is checked in for Andre Drummond. Christian Wood comes in for Blake Griffin. Kennard, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Kennard. Yes, that goes in. Kennard's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Hill passes to Lopez. Hill looking around. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Lopez.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Outside Rose passes it to Kennard. Latrey hands it from downtown. Kennard's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
Here's Kennard, guarded by Korver. Kennard's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. And here's Giannis from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Snell finds Rose. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
The pass to Lopez. On the wing, Giannis. Shoots from 8, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Here's Rose. That's tipped.
Ilyasova not known for his defense, but with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Hill. Lopez has got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rose kicks to Kennard. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Rose. Over Hill. Rose can't hit.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him.
Yeah, sometimes that length that George Hill has can put the defense in a very peculiar spot. He was terrific that time drawing the foul.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw missing.
George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. He's off on the second. Pistons trail by 5. Rose in the post, up and in on the layup.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Rose against Hill. Just 5 on the clock. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Hill following the score by Derrick Rose. Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Lopez has got 8.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbed.
He got it!
Man!
He caught it!
This is what you got to do.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
Blake Griffin getting it done for the Detroit Pistons. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor, but that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the wings, Kennard and Snell. Wood out there with Morris, and it's Rose in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe a bit of Ilyasova's game he doesn't get much credit for, but he can bait a defender into fouls like that.
The Bucks have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Ilyasova, with the height of a big man, he's very much at ease and has a great release.
And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now, here is Morris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Rebounded by Korver. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Ilyasova. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. The pass to Wood. It's tipped. Back to Rose. It's stolen by Korver. Oh, and here comes Korver all alone. That one good for 2. Korver's got his first bucket in this one.
Just a stellar job by Korver to run the floor and get the easy basket there. Beats everyone down the court.
Pass to Wood. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Morris. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hill against Rose. Outside Korver. And it's Lopez at the elbow. 6 to shoot. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And for a 7-footer, you know, Lopez distributes it well. Consistent at looking to set up his teammate.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bruce Brown comes in for Tony Snell. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rose. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Connaughton kicks to Hill. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. An even 3-on-3 break. Hill has the open look. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pistons trailed by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Robin Lopez. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. On defense, Milwaukee. Drummond dishes to Brown. Bledsoe against Jackson. Drummond in the post. Another shot, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Bledsoe passes to Ilyasova. Passes to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Good on the bucket. And now a 10-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Top of the key, Griffin. Back to Kennard. Griffin looking around to end the cold streak. Here's Drummond. The kick out to Brown. Outside Jackson. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 10. Bledsoe outside to the left side wing. Here's Lopez, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Now, we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Kennard. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Feeds to Antetokounmpo. And it's good for two. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's the pass to Griffin. To stop the run. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw drops for Griffin.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
Bucks passing it around. Giannis against Griffin. Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Out to the right wing. Here's Drummond. Lopez with the block. Right side Matthews. And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Floats it up for Giannis. No good on that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. Middleton finds Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Jackson against Bledsoe. Pass to Giannis. Fades and shoots. And good that time. He's got 18.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
What's up?
Free throw good. Giannis.
Now we can talk about it over and over again, Kevin. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. 17-point game. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Brown. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Over Bledsoe. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Griffin dishes to Jackson. Back to Griffin. Passes it to Jackson. Over Lopez. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 17. Matthews, no one around him, and that one goes long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Detroit's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Jackson with it. Matthews covering. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Lopez with the steal. Here's Middleton. But he recovers it. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Rose, he's checked in for Jackson. And so he hits both. Pistons trailed by 19. Outside Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks leading by 17. Bledsoe looking around.
Come to me, come to me.
The pass to Giannis. Releases from 15. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Rose. Griffin against Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Over Giannis. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Griffin. 11 points in the game. Brown outside. Rose against Middleton. And it's sent back by Lopez. Griffin against Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's the fast break. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Antetokounmpo against Griffin. Back to Rose. Brown outside. Here's Kennard. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose passes to Griffin. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Good D by Bledsoe.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other, and we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for the Bucks, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
They rely way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5.
And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. It's good from long range. Bledsoe's got the first basket of the third quarter for Milwaukee.
Zero hesitation. I mean, zero. Bledsoe with a quick release that time.
Griffin kicks to Jackson. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Now Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. The dish to Griffin.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Griffin finds Snell. Oh, Griffin in position. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Griffin. Over onto Antetokounmpo.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Matthews throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Matthews, no good on that one. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Lopez with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Outside Griffin. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez. The Pistons have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Stolen by Jackson.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's the teardrop. Here's Drummond. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Drummond's got 8 points.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
No good from Bledsoe.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Jackson. Drummond trying to get himself free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look here for Detroit. Markieff Morris comes in for Blake Griffin. And Christian Woods subbed in for Bruce Brown. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova's checked in. Jackson hits both of them. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For Milwaukee, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them. And that one falls for Middleton. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
And it's blocked. Snell from outside knocks down the 3 ball. Snell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Middleton left side. Outside for Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Jackson. A second chance effort and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Inside, Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Jackson with it. Eric Bledsoe covering.
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
For Detroit, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Both free throws good from Jackson. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Pass to Middleton. The 11-footer. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Snell, guarded by Bledsoe. Now here's Drummond. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson from long range.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. To the inside. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Ilyasova. 14 points for Chris Middleton.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Outside Jackson. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 20 rebounds. There's the feed to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Detroit, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Jackson nails both of them. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Giannis inside, covered by Morris. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Snell. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots. Milwaukee leading by 22. Giannis high post. Morris is there. Kept alive. The kick out to Ilyasova. No good that time. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 3-pointers. Snell. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Up top, Bledsoe. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Connaughton's got 5 now.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Left side Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got 10 points here in the second half. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Korver dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Wood.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Giannis. 33 points for him. They shoot again. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Snell from outside. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Outside Korver. The 3-ball. Trains the 3-pointer. He has 5.
Once Korver establishes himself, he fires that without any hesitation.
Here's Snell. He's got 15. Back to Morris. He kicks to Snell. On the wing, Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the line. And he makes the first. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Detroit. Rose comes in for Tony Snell. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Eric Bledsoe. He's perfect from the line this time. Detroit's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Jackson. Here's Wood, covered by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A different look here for Detroit. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Wood. And it's Bruce Brown in for Rose. Jackson passes to Griffin. Poke loose. Shot clock at 3. And here's the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with the steal?
Jackson against Hill. Outside Griffin. No good, unable to end this run.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And that one misses. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Pat Connaughton. And the second free throw, good. The Pistons shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Jackson finds Morris. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. Here's Kennard. Guarded by Korver. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and he hits the jumper for 2. Jackson's got 14.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight. Free throw good. Giannis. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. 16 points for him.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Jackson against Lopez. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Griffin with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Morris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Antetokounmpo. Korver trying to free himself up. Giannis, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, we don't talk about George Hill being a slick ball handler, but on that play shows you maybe some of the things he's worked on in the offseason.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Kennard is out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Maker. And it's Galloway in at the 2. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Kennard's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for the Bucks. Passes it to Wilson. Goes back up. No good. Shot missing. The Pistons go the other way with it. Frazier scanning the floor. The pass to Kennard. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Hill. Frazier covering. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here's Wilson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And the Pistons with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Doumbouya. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Lopez, and Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
Doumbouya, good.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Lopez. Over Maker. The shot's good from Lopez.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Frazier the pass to Maker. Here's Galloway. Lopez covering. Clock at 6. Now Doumbouya. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hill finds Korver. Here's Brown. And Hill has it in the corner. Over Frazier. Here's Lopez. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here's Frazier. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. Korver's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for DJ Wilson. Chris Middleton comes in for Sterling Brown. And it's Matthews in for Kyle Korver. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Brown. Bounce pass from Drummond. The kick out to Brown. Outside Jackson. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Hill against Jackson. Pass to Lopez. Dishes it to Middleton. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Jackson with it. Over Hill, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Passes it to Lopez. Middleton finds Matthews. Lopez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. And Matthews gets it to go.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Come on, shoot!
Jackson against Hill. Left side, Griffin. Over Ilyasova. And Detroit again with the bucket.
You've got to step up and play tougher defense on Griffin, especially from that spot. He's been much better from that range recently.
Now here's Matthews. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that. So much for the defense.
Hill against Jackson. Jackson is doubled. The kick out to Brown. Griffin dishes to Snell. Ball's knocked loose. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
Now here is Hill. Lopez passes to Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first one falls. A different look here for Detroit. Christian Wood comes in for Blake Griffin. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jackson. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. Middleton hits them both. Now here's Rose. Now the pass to Snell. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Eric Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Snell. Drummond trying to get himself free. Snell, that's good. Snell's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Ilyasova. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And maybe that's the advantage at his height that Ilyasova has down there on the block, a high release point, which allows him to score easily.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Floats one, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Markieff Morris is checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Rose, and then for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton, just 2 to shoot. No good on the quick 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Bledsoe, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Chalk up 2 there, and that's now 18 points for Chris Middleton.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Jackson against Bledsoe. It's Jackson with the drive, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Six to shoot. Three-pointer, Snell. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now here's Jackson. Drummond up top. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Morris. Drops in the layup for two.
Now, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bledsoe finds Ilyasova. Passes it to Middleton. And Morris comes over to help Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
The pass to Snell. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Bledsoe. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
One of the first attributes you hear about Eric Bledsoe is his strength, shown there.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Thon Maker's checked in for Andre Drummond. Doumbouya comes in for Bruce Brown. Langston Galloway's checked in for Tony Snell. And Tim Frazier's subbed in for Jackson. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. DJ Wilson comes in for Ilyasova. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
Milwaukee's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. To the left wing. Lopez left side. And Bledsoe, here we go. Count it. Bledsoe's got 8 here in the quarter.
Bledsoe likes to get to the floater, especially with the bigger guys around the rim.
And here is Doumbouya. They get it again. Here's Morris. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Wilson against Morris. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Milwaukee.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop. And man, can that guy shoot a turnaround jumper or what? Almost an impossible shot to defend.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit from in close. Pistons shooting 40% from the field. A baseline J. Doumbouya can't get it to go. Here's DiVincenzo. Right side Wilson. Down kicks to Lopez. And that one hits back iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.